Okay, this is like a pretty good setup. Let's draw the power line in. That's the line we try to move into and have our right hip, right ear, right shoulder, right knee come to rest. So let's watch the takeaway. Little dropping of the left shoulder too much, so she's squatting. Good position there. Look at the strength in that setup right now. That's a really good move. And she's going to drive the hips through first, very nicely. But the right knee didn't go. See that? What we have to do is we have to trigger our forward momentum by rotating our right knee around towards the target. And that right knee just stays stable, and she ends up pivoting and giving me a little chicken wing. And notice on the rear view, we talked about how much she's swinging that club to the inside. And you can see that right there, that the club's not able to extend down the target line. Gets to a great finish. I would say it's just focusing on that right knee, getting that through a little bit. She'll do a lot better. We see a pretty good posture here, but we'd like to see the spine a little bit more to 1 o'clock. It's a little too upright, and what we're getting is a little bit of a waviness in there we'd like to get rid of. So let's go ahead and set the swing plane back up again. Now let's watch the takeaway. Arms are hanging freely from the body. See kind of a little waggle there, that's nice. Club's going back on the swing plane, outside the hands, good position there. Starting back down, she does a good job, but because she doesn't clear her hips out of the way, the club's going to dart to the left, and the ball's going to go to the right. So what we want to do is we want to get a little bit more hip action in that swing. Let's go ahead and look at this golfer from the face-on view and see what we get. What we're going to notice here is that the right-hand thumb is right up on top of the golf shaft. We can't have that. It's got to be on the leading edge of the golf shaft, a little bit more relaxed looking. Let's go ahead and draw the power line in. See if he is able to move into that power line. Other than the right hand grip, grip looks okay. I can see both knuckles of the left hand. Let's watch the takeaway here. Not bad takeaway, but he's drifting. Notice how his knee is drifting to the outside of his trail foot. There he is. Go back to the setup position. It's there. It can't go past that. If it goes past that, we're not actually transferring our weight. We're just sort of squatting down and falling backwards. So we're going to work real hard on getting him to post up against that right knee so he doesn't lose power. Now see if he turns into the shot. Not bad. Goes up on, look, he's up on his toes. He's lifting up. Chicken winging right there. And by that I mean that's this right here. That's the chicken wing. And that's because the right side, again, didn't come through and rotate into the golf shot. Now, he gets to a pretty decent finish, but it was just late in getting there. Got to remember that the swing is a body motion, not an arm motion. This is that same golfer down the line. I still believe he's a little too upright here. I'd like to see the spine to 1 o'clock. The swing plane looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and watch the takeaway. Okay, the club's going low and into the inside too far. He's going to roll that right foot over. Now he's kind of squatted down. He's got no weight transfer to speak of. He probably couldn't even get the left foot off the ground at this point, even though the heel's lifted up. Slams the club down nice. Good motion there. Really good motion there. But because he's not turning the hip into it, he loses all of his power.